Hey guys, my name is Moon and welcome back for more Umineko When They Cry. So last episode, we went to a school culture festival with Jessica and Canon as well, right? So it was a pretty fun scene that we got last time, right? Very different from the scenes we normally get. But yeah, we're back here now in Rokinjima and let's see what happens, right? So let's continue.
校長先生はお元気でおられたかね。
ええ、お元気なようでした。そうそう、高宮議員もおいでになっておりました。あなたによろしくと特に言っておりましたよ。
相変わらずご多忙そうかね。
そのようでした。あの方も精力的な方です。そうそう、あと榎本会長もおいででしたっけ。
Naturally, the topic of Jessica's cultural festival came up at dinner. School events often become or became social gatherings for local volunteers. It was the same for the Oshirimiya family, who were celebrities around here. Natsuhi remembered the name of one VIP after another at that social gathering, telling Kraus the news about them. Jessica didn't really have any interest in that discussion and rudely slurped her pumpkin soup.
お嬢様、あまりお行儀がよろしくないかと。
Damn, even Genji's saying this, sir.
へいへい、そりゃ悪かったぜ。
ジェシカ、そういう言葉遣いは改めるよういつも言っていますよ。
Jessica answered discouraged. When he saw that Kraus smiled a little and paused his conversation with Natsuhi.
ジェシカの方はどうだったかね、文化祭は。
まあ。
見ていましたよ。よく頑張っていましたね。
Oh, she was there? Okay. Yeah, why didn't Kanon see her though?
まあね。
Jessica's face turned bright red. She probably hadn't imagined that Natsuhi would actually come to see her on stage. She felt a mix of happiness and embarrassment. Actually, she hadn't really wanted her mother to watch, since she didn't want to be told that her music was inappropriate for the Ushiromiya family. But it certainly didn't make her unhappy to hear a parent say she'd done a good job after watching her try her best. But that is good though. Yeah, I thought Natsuhi would be like, maybe, a little bit stricter and gonna say something like, you shouldn't be singing songs like that. Probably, right? But yeah, she's saying that Jessica did a good job, so that's nice.
ジェシカもなかなか落ち着きと貫禄が出てきましたね。生徒代表にふさわしい振る舞いでしたよ。
うん。
Oh wait, what? The smile had been there, or that had been there, until a second ago crumbled like sand. Jessica immediately realized that her mom was talking about something different. Oh, she was not in the singing part. Maybe Jessica was giving a speech somewhere else earlier, right? Okay, and that was what Natsuhi was talking about. Jessica was also the school's student president. She had no interest in doing something so annoying, but her parents had been pushy, so she grudgingly accepted. Unfortunately, she was popular at school, so she won the election easily. So Natsuhi was praising her for the student council sponsorship ceremony at the beginning of the cultural festival. Actually, she had just carried that out half-heartedly. After that, she immediately met up with her friends and held a stage rehearsal for the rest of the time.
人の上に立ち責任を背負うという経験は必ず将来役に立つ。
But yeah, she actually needs that though, as her being an heir, right? She needs to learn how to talk like that and stuff, right? So that's good for her.
後宮家の人間としてきっとジェシカを成熟させてくれるだろう。
ただ、挨拶が少し早口でした。 内容は及第点でしたが、早い口調はそれを薄れさせます。一呼吸置く癖をつけるといいでしょう。
うん。
After she finished eating, Jessica didn't feel like going straight to her room. Her room was basically the place her parents had ordered her to be. So perhaps for Jessica, instead of returning to her own room, being in an unknown location in this large mansion was a meager form of resistance. So is she going where? To Shannon? Or Canon? To the Rose Garden? Jessica felt that even being in the mansion made it hard to breathe, so she went outside to the Rose Garden.
まあ、来たところでどうせ後ろ宮家の跡継ぎとしてふさわしくないとかなんとか言うんだろうぜ。
Yeah, probably.
ならこれでいいんじゃねえかよ。
Jessica laughed at what she was sulking over. She laughed at what kind of words she could possibly have been expecting. That was dumb of me. In the end, I was just acting like an entitled brat. I am a little exasperated with myself, and it makes me want to laugh. I mean, that is just normal though. Like you want your parents to see what you're doing. Yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, but at the same time, yeah, you want to see if you get praised, right? You would feel really happy. Just like other people, right? When there are events and then they need family members to go, like just by them showing up. Yeah, it feels very nice, right?
カノン君か。驚かすなよ。
She's having an asthma attack right now. Just as she was about to force a laugh, Kanon suddenly started talking to her and she choked.
何？なんかよ。
その。ん？
Jessica's expression became the one she always wore when looking at Kanon. The listless Jessica from a second ago was gone. If he had still known Jessica as the eventual successor to the Oshinomiya family, as he had until yesterday, he might have mistakenly thought that Jessica's mood had sprung back to normal. But that wasn't right. He now knew a part of her that he couldn't have seen until yesterday, so he understood that there's no way Jessica actually felt the way she appeared.
あ、今日は文化祭、いや、私の見栄に付き合ってくれてありがとうな。助かったぜ。
お歌、お上手でした。
I mean, that's nice though, yeah. Kanon praising her. She's gonna feel embarrassed now.
そうかよ。照れるぜ。
Even though she had heard the words she most wanted to hear, Jessica acted shyly and couldn't accept them openly. I mean, she heard it from Shannon. Like from Kanon, I mean, right? Of course she's gonna be embarrassed a little bit.
楽器も小学校で習ったハーモニカとリコーダー笛しか知りません。だからお嬢様も同じだろうと決めつけていました。
At that time, Kanon had never felt as though he'd been looking down on Jessica in this way. But all the people he'd seen playing special instruments were on the other side of the brawn tubes and TV. At the very least, he'd been under the impression that it'd be impossible for Jessica.
僕は家具だから歌を歌う必要も 楽器を扱う必要もないと信じてきました。
But I'm not sure anymore.
カノン君、その家具だからって口癖、本当によそうぜ。
True, man. True. So annoying. Stop with it. I'm furniture business. Stop it. Honestly, they should give us a background why they always keep referring to themselves like I am furniture. Who told them this? Who taught them this, right? Did they teach this back in the orphanage? Like, you are furniture. Oh yeah, but maybe because yeah, maybe in the orphanage they had school there, right? Maybe they were teaching that you are orphanage. No, you are furniture. I mean, sorry. But it keeps stop saying it.
使用人の心得ってやつだろ。使用人は生きた家具であれってやつ。源氏さんがよく口にしてるもんな。
But honestly, for Genji, I only saw it I think once, maybe one. Yeah, I think once only in episode 1 or twice, but rarely. Unlike for Kanon right here, saying it a lot, and then Shannon also, right?
心得というわけでは本当に家具ですし。
福音の家の子たちがいろいろじいさまから援助をもらってるってのは知ってるし、それに恩義を感じてるのも知ってるよ。でもだからって家具なんて言い方はあんまりだぜ。私たちは同じ人間じゃないかよ。カノン君は私が歌ってるのを見てどう思った？
とても楽しそうに見えました。
それは多分違うぜ。
え？
楽しそうに見えたんじゃなくて羨ましかったんじゃない？
そんなことは。
Kanon probably hadn't noticed that emotion himself. Most likely Kanon saw something he'd never seen before, learned about it for the first time, and felt envious. And to trick himself out of the emotion, he'd call himself furniture over and over.
私は後宮家の跡継ぎだかなんだかだそうで、まあそのいろいろな面倒がこれからもあると思う。それについては運のない星の下に生まれちまったと諦めるしかないさ。多分カノン君が福音の家で生活しなければならなかったのと同じに、私たち自身にはどうしようもない。生まれる星は選べなかった。
そうかもしれません。
ただ私とカノン君では大きく違うところが1点ある。わかる？
I am furniture and my lady is not. He was about to say that, but stopped.
わかりません。
カノン君は自らの運命が自分の全てだと思って諦めた。私はこんな運命じゃ納得できないから自分の思い切りを頑張ろうと思った。だから後宮家のお嬢様をやらなければならない窮屈な自分と、自分の好きなことに精一杯な自分というもう一人を作った。
もう一人の自分。
カノン君は自分のことを家具だからと言い聞かせてきた。そう言い聞かせなきゃならない辛いことがきっとたくさんあったんだと思う。それについては本当に気の毒だと思う。でもそれだけでカノン君の人生を全て決めちゃうなんて、私はそんなの悲しいと思うんだよ。人はさ、自分の中に自分が本当に好きになれるもう一人の自分をいつでも作り出すことができるんだよ。現実逃避とかとは違うぜ。そのもう一人の自分でいるとき、私は最高に生きているって実感できる。だから普段の日常がどんなに窮屈で退屈でも、私はきっと窒息せずに生きていけるってわけ。
自分の中に自分が本当に好きになれる自分を作る。
To make another me, one that isn't furniture. Through her relationship with George Sama, has Shannon given birth to another self that isn't furniture? And did this other Shannon see something that can't be seen by furniture? What is Shannon's name again? Sayo, right? Her other, I guess her real name, right? So I guess whenever she's with George, she's real. She's Sayo, right? And then I guess when she's doing her normal work here in the mansion, she's Shannon. She's Shannon the furniture. So what is Kanon's I guess a real name, right? They better say it.
私さ、カノン君のプライベートって全然知らないぜ。でもなんだか想像できる。カノン君のプライベートには多分何もない。図星でしょ？
Kanon couldn't reply, but that was answer enough. He had no concept of her private life. So Kanon would always be Kanon. So furniture would always be furniture.
カノン君のカノンってさ、本名。
Sorry, I accidentally clicked it. In the Fukuin house, no graduates would be given new families and a new life, so they were also given a new name. In his case, that was Kanon.
確かに僕のこの名は仮のものかもしれません。
Before he had thought himself as Kanon and no one else. But he remembered. There definitely had been another self that wasn't Kanon. But that was far, far away beyond the distant fog of oblivion.
なら、カノン君にもカノン君である時とそうでない時で違う自分がいてもいいはず。使用人である時のカノン君は自らを家具と呼び厳しく自己を戒めてるかもしれない。でもカノン君じゃない時の君はもっともっと自由に生きていいと思うんだ。
Those words definitely weren't just lip service. Jessica had also been like this in the past. She had cursed her own birth into an environment different from all her friends at school. Only she had been in a heavily constricted environment, forced to learn all sorts of things. And she had even been told whom she was and wasn't allowed to play with. It may have been sad, but she'd given up, resigning herself to the fact that she'd been born under that kind of star. But one day, Jessica stopped giving up and surrendering. Stuff like Oshiromiya family customs and pressure didn't matter. She created a real Jessica inside herself, one who could do what she really wanted to do.
私さ、学校ではジェシってあだ名で呼ばれてる。
Jessie.
だからさ、ジェシである時は自分に思い切り素直に生きてる。
Oh, and then Kanon can be James, right? And then they can make Team Rocket.
だからこそジェシカである時も頑張れるんだ。カノン君にもカノンである時とカノンじゃなくてその本名である時で違うカノンじゃない時、自分を好きになれる自分になってみてもいいんじゃないかな。
僕がカノンじゃない時。
He'd once thought of his real name as being completely meaningless. Because of that, he thought that Kanon summed up everything about him. And now Jessica was telling him to create something new, another self that wasn't Kanon.
カノン君、嫌じゃなきゃ教えてよ。本当の名前なんていうの？
He was silent for quite some time. Maybe Kanon's real name had risen to the tip of his tongue. After hesitating for a long time over whether he should say it, in the end, he swallowed it back down.
忘れました。僕の名前などもうどうでもいいことです。
Those words contained a faint rejection.
僕が本当は何という名前であったとしても、今ここにカノンとしてあることだけが現実です。過去など何の関係もない。作られた家具の材料が元は何という木の幹であったかなんてどうでもいいことと同じです。
だからよせって。家具じゃないんだぞ。君は人間だぜ。
僕は人間じゃない。
Kanon clearly voiced his refusal. My god, this guy is stubborn. It was with a rage that he normally didn't show. Jessica couldn't say anything back and was struck silent.
お嬢様は人間です。だからどんな生き方をしようとも自由で、どんな未来も可能性もある。それはまるで翼を持ち自在に空を舞う鳥のよう。でも僕にはそんなものはないんです。僕がたとえ鳥に見えたとしてもアヒルに過ぎない。アヒルに翼はあっても飛ぶことはできない。なのに空の夢を語るなんて、そんなのは残酷すぎる。
家具だのアヒルだの、なんだってんだよ一体。いや、
Jessica had unconsciously gone along with Kanon's forceful manner of speaking, but she realized that she shouldn't fire back and swallowed her words. So basically, I don't know the word, but yeah, what Kanon is saying is he is just furniture, right? That if he, like he's saying, like a bird there, right? Even though he looked like a bird, he couldn't fly because he's just a domestic duck. Like I can't get the words to explain it, but basically he's saying that he doesn't want to get his hopes up or something like that, right? Like at the end of the day, he's still, yes, he's still furniture basically, right? Like him and Jessica are very, very different. Jessica can do all of these different things, but for Kanon, he can pretend to do it one day, but he cannot anymore afterwards, right? Something like that, right?
私は君のことを何も知らない。生い立ちも知らないし、その苦労も知らない。だから君がどうして自分を家具だなんて言い出すようになったのか想像もつかない。でも知って、君は家具でもアヒルでもない。ちゃんとした人間だぜ。使用人としてのカノン君が家具だと言うならそれでもいいよ。でもならカノン君は家具でない時の人間の時の自分を作ってもいいとは思わない？
そんな可能性を抱けるのはお嬢僕はそうじゃない。僕には未来も可能性も見るべき夢もない。だからお嬢様、それ以上残酷なことを言わないでください。
なんでだよ。なんでそんなことを言うんだよ。
お嬢様が僕のことをご自分と同じ人間だと勘違いなされているようだからです。僕とお嬢様は違う存在。 それをはっきり申し上げておきたかったのです。シャノンに聞きました。お嬢様は僕のことをお気に入りになられているとか。僕は人間に限りなく近い姿をしています。だからシャノンのように自分を人間だと錯覚して一時恋愛の真似事をすることもできるかもしれない。
Yeah, there it is. See, I could probably delude myself into thinking I'm human and pretend to love for a time. Yeah, that's why I got angry there. I guess he didn't want to do that, right? Like him, he's gonna have fun a little bit and then, yeah, when reality sets in, no, you're not, you're furniture. He's gonna be like that. So he doesn't want something that he might not have.
でもそれは自分を騙しているに違いない。いえ、お嬢様を騙すことにもなるのです。シャノンとジョージ様も必ず破綻する。その日が訪れることをシャノンだって理解しているだろうに。
バカなってことはないだろ。そりゃジョージ兄さんは立派な人だし、両親の期待も背負ってる。
Sorry, by the way, if I accidentally click the dialogue, right? Because sometimes they pause and then I thought it's over, but they're still saying something. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I keep pressing it this episode. Sorry.
確かに結婚とかになればエヴァおばさんがいろいろと口出しをしてくるだろうし、まあその前途は多難だと思うぜ。でもな、ジョージ兄さんはそんなのに屈する人じゃねえ。シャノンをジュリエットになんかしねえぜ。きっと幸せにしてくれる。
人は家具と恋などできない。お嬢様が家具を愛することができても、僕にお嬢様を愛することができないと、そう申し上げたいのです。
Those words of KANON'S crushed all of Jessica's bittersweet feelings from that day. There was no way her emotions could have predicted that she'd be refused so bluntly. In an instant, she lost the willpower that led her to try and unravel something stubborn in KANON'S heart. And before she knew it, she was just standing there in shock.
お嬢様が僕を好かれているという気持ちが、僕の思い上がりによるものなら、どうかお許しください。
いや、まあそこは否定しねえぜ。
ありがとうございます。
え？
僕を人間だと思ってくれてありがとうございます。そのお気持ちだけで僕は本当に嬉しいです。そしてそれ以上は僕には残酷すぎるから。
いや、もう十分だぜ。悪かったな。
Jessica recklessly scratched her head and spoke, trying to force her voice to sound bright.
私一人がいろいろ先走っちゃって迷惑かけたよ。正直ごめん。貴重な休みを丸一日振り回しちゃって本当にごめん。
いえ、僕も楽しそうなお嬢様が見られて嬉しかったです。
じゃあ今夜はこれで終わりにしようぜ。私も部屋に戻って消灯しないとまた母さんに怒られちまうよ。
そうされた方がよろしいでしょう。おやすみなさいませ、お嬢様。
おやすみ。
Kanon saw Jessica trot away with her back to him, looking disheartened. But then she suddenly broke into a reckless dash and disappeared in the direction of the mansion. As he watched her back for just an instant, Kanon was tormented by the feeling that he just made a huge mistake. But he hadn't made a mistake at all. He had been forced to refuse her now for her sake, while the pain was still at its smallest.
女を泣かせるとは、なかなかやるではないか。
Okay. She actually startled me there. Suddenly just showing up and then talking like this. Her voice is very loud as well.
お前がそこまで拒絶するとは意外であった。
She's gonna make fun of Kanon now.
普通に受け答えしていれば、わらわの魔法で二組目の恋人たちが生まれていたものを。
いつからそこに。最低なやつだな。
When it turned around, the witch was suddenly there. It looked like she'd been there the whole time, watching the two of them as though enjoying a play.
わらわへの暴言は愉快なる見せ物に免じて特別に許す。男と女のこじれ合いに勝る見せ物は千年を経ても存在せぬな。わらわにとっては何よりも甘美な止められぬ快楽よ。ん
Kanon pulled the butterfly brooch out of his pocket. It was the manifestation of the great magic the witch had bestowed. Or bestowed, I mean. Without hesitation, Kanon slammed it against the ground and stomped on it.
ほう。わらわの与えたものと知りつつ、それは何を意味するのか。
今、理解した。お前がしているのは恋のキューピッドなんて洒落たものじゃない。お前は結ばれぬ者たちに恋を見せてたぶらかして楽しんでいるだけの悪魔だ。
そう思うも自由よ。わらわが力を貸した人間の多くはお前と同じようなことを口にする。
ほうけるな。お前はシャノンを憐れんで力を貸したんじゃない。恋に胸を焦がすシャノンの心の隙をついて自分を封じていた鏡を割らせた。しかもそれだけじゃない。その末路まで想像がついていてもてあそんでいる。違うか。
カーグとはつくづく哀れな存在よ。夢も未来も恋すらもないか。よいよい、身の程はわきまえるに限るぞ。ジェシカの心にはお前が察する通り淡い恋心があった。そなたはそれにハサミを入れ刈り取ったつもりでいる。だが知っておるか。木は勝手に茂らせたものより枝を間引き剪定したものの方が太い枝をつけるというぞ。家具に恋する娘か。面白いぞ、実に面白い。
シャーノンとジョージもやがては結ばれ得ぬ恋に行き詰まり、わらわ好みの大きな果実を実らせるだろう。しかしいかんせんあの二人はうまくいきすぎていて面白くなくてな。そこへ行くとお前たちは大いにわらわを楽しませてくれそうだぞ。
The witch laughed. Even though she had known the two could never be together, she had lent magic to bring them together. However, they couldn't escape the fate that prevented them from ever being truly joined. The witch knew that. Even if they joined, Shannon and George, Kanon and Jessica would eventually break up. They would wander through an endless desert in this hell of love, tormented by an eternal thirst.
わらわがその力を対価なく貸すことがあるとでも？恋に手は貸そう。その対価はやがて必ず訪れる二人への過酷な運命の鑑賞料としていただくわけよ。これに勝る見せ物は1000年経っても存在せぬ。金蔵を見るがいい。恋の味を知り楽園を追放された哀れな老いぼれの末路を、死んでも死にきれぬさながら亡者のような生き様を見るがいい。
Dude, how did she change so fast? I mean, Beatrice. Remember when last time when Kanon was with Kinzo and then Beatrice was there as well? She was not like this, and now she's acting like this for some reason. Like it's so opposite, right, of how she acted then and then acting now, right? What happened? Like I kind of liked when she was much more calmer when they were talking to her like normally, but now she's just mocking people again.
やはりお前は魔女だ。
Maybe she was just pretending back back then, right? Maybe.
消えて失せろ、この悪魔め。
頼まれずとも消えよう。まだまだわらわには力が戻らぬでな。姿を現し続けるのはまだまだ疲れることよ。そなたら恋人たちに力を授けるのに無理をしすぎたのでな。触媒のブローチなしで力を維持し続けるのは今のわらわには容易ではない。
Kanon ground his foot even more into the stomped brooch. He felt it break under his foot. Then it evaporated like water and changed into butterflies that sparkled gold, fluttering out from beneath Kanon's foot.
わらわもこの姿を保ち続けるのがちと苦しい。しばしそなたの願い通り姿を消そう。満ちぬ潮も月もないように我が魔力も必ず満ちる。そして必ずや訪れよう、わらわがよみがえるにふさわしい時が。それが明日のことか来年のことか、さもなくば100年1000年未来のことかは想像もつかぬ。だがわらわを楽しませてくれる者たちがおる限り、わらわは必ずや力を得てよみがえるであろう。その時までしばし姿を消す。そなたの手のひらにもはやあざはなく、そなたが望むならば明日の朝にはわらわの存在など夢か幻のように消し去ることもできよう。忘れ去られることほどわらわに悲しいことはない。だがわらわは必ずよみがえる。そしてその日がいつ訪れても後悔することのないよう自らを戒めよ。わらわは必ずや再臨し、この島の真の主として全てを支配する。 その時こそ再び黄金鏡の扉が開かれる。欲深な亡者たちが必ずやわらわを呼び覚ます。
くどい。早く消え去れ、黄金の魔女。
And then she left. The witch became a cloud of gold butterflies and scattered away, leaving behind a scornful laugh. The whole area sparkled like a gold blizzard in a snow globe. It was a fleeting, fantastical scene that disappeared in a heartbeat. Damn. Dude, I don't know if I'm gonna root for, not root, but what do you call this? Like Beatrice or not. Sometimes she's good. Sometimes she's like this, she's mocking. She's like Ava sometimes, right? Like whenever they talk. Yeah, they're pretty much like mocking people. The witch could no longer be seen. However, Kanon felt like he could still hear that shrill, unpleasant laugh.
Ah, 愉快愉快。
Hey, she's back.
なぜに久しぶりの人の世はこうも愉快なのか。恋に惑え、黄金に惑え。そのどちらにも惑わぬものなど人間にあらず。なるほど。故に家具とは言えたり。家具は人間に奉仕するために生み出される。そしてわらわは退屈なる千年の慰み者として人間を虐げる。そのわらわが家具を支配できぬとは、なんとも愉快な三すくみ。金蔵め、実に面白いことをしてくれる。かぐめ、わらわを撃てるか試みてみるがいい。今宵まきたる恋の種は2つ。すでにまきたる種と含めてこれで3つ。
ベアトリーチェ、なぜに私を一人この苦界に置き去りにしたのか。私は憎い。これほどまでに恋焦がれているのに応えようとせぬお前を永遠に憎む。
親方様、それ以上のお酒はお体に障ります。南條先生からもご注意を受けておられるのでは。
黙れ源氏。お前には分からぬ。我が嘆きも苦しみも分からぬ。お前だけは我が苦しみを理解してくれていると、お前だけは我が最古の友人であると信じているのに、なぜに理解できないというのか。おー、ベアトリーチェ、なぜ私だけを置き去りに。
Dude, why is everyone crying?
なんだよ、家具って。わけわかんねえよ。
おお、おいたわしやジェシカ様。寝室から聞こえてくるすすり泣く声に、私は事情を知りつつもどうしようもないのでございます。すべては若すぎた二人と近すぎた距離、そして 生まれた家柄が遠すぎたゆえの悲劇。私はただただお嬢様のお気持ちを汲み取り、足音を殺して静かに立ち去るのみなのでございます。
That was very intense though. That whole sequence there. When Beatrice showed up. Okay. And now it's much more calmer. Now we're with Shannon.
どういう意味ですか、ジョージさん。
言葉通りの意味だよ。僕はまだ自分の城を築き上げてない。それができて初めて僕は一人前になれたと思えるんだ。
Okay.
その時、君と結婚したい。
Okay.
それはその、
But yeah, please though, please. Hopefully at this end of the episode, I wish these two, both of them at least, would survive until the end, right? In this one. Yeah. Hopefully. That would be nice to see.
でもそれじゃあ、
I mean, we started the episode with the both of them, right? So it's right that we end the episode with maybe at least both of them right there, right?
もう僕の心が許せないんだ。だから、君に婚約指輪を贈りたい。
婚約ですか。でも私、家具ですし。
そうだったね。じゃあ、家具は人の言うことを聞かないとね。今、君に贈るのにふさわしい指輪を作らせてる。多分、今度の親族会議の日には持っていけると思う。
Okay, so Shannon actually knew that this was gonna happen. Okay. George didn't surprise her or anything like that. He already had told her of his intentions of marrying her and yeah, giving her a ring, all that stuff.
その時に送るから、どうか君の返事を聞かせてほしいんだ。君が僕の婚約を受けてくれたら、僕はその席でおじい様を含めた全ての親族の前で君との婚約を宣言する。
I wish that we could see that though, in front of everyone, right? And that would be super chaotic. I mean, for the others, I guess it's gonna be okay, right? Yeah, for the cousins, for the siblings, it's gonna be fine. I guess for the other family members, yeah, maybe for example, Butler's dad, Rosa. I mean, it doesn't matter to them. But if you look at it, like Ava, right? Ava, she's probably gonna be super angry if that happens. Kinzo, who knows, right? But yeah, I guess for others like Kraus, Natsuhi, it doesn't matter to them, right? Like George is not their son, sure. It's a family member, but I don't know.
ジョージさん。
君と僕の仲をふさわしくないと咎める人たちはきっといる。でも、そいつらの顔を見る必要はない。君はその瞳の中に僕だけを満たしていればいいから。君を必ず幸せにする。それだけは絶対に約束するから。
どのように実るのか楽しみでならない。熟に過ぎて腐り落ちる果実の液に黄金の蝶たちは舞い降りぬ。今より収穫の日が待ち遠しい。宴の時はまだかまだか。
Okay, I guess we are gonna be starting soon. I mean, October 4th. Okay, here we go. It's starting. We finished the prologue of this episode, basically. Chessboard preparations. Okay, so yeah, let's take a break here. Next episode, I guess it's gonna be the real start now. They gave us some nice scenes with, I guess, yeah, the other characters, George, Shannon, even Beatrice, right? But I guess the next episode it's gonna start and we're gonna get everyone, I guess, again back to Rokinjima, right? So yeah, for Beatrice, she really has like similarities with Ava, right? Like, I mean, from the mocking of the people, like undermining them, looking down upon them, I guess, right? It's quite funny though, yeah. Sometimes she's good, sometimes she's like a likable person, a likable witch, I suppose. And then sometimes she's just like that, the one earlier, right? Mocking Kanon right there. Like, I don't know. But yeah, she's a very interesting character, I suppose, right? And let's see, because yeah, I want her to appear to the other people, so that's gonna be very nice though, right? The one we didn't see in the first episode was her, right? She was not there, and now she keeps appearing in front of Kanon, in front of Shannon. Only both of them? But if she appears on, or two, I mean, the Oshirimiya family, like whoever, whichever member, that would be very nice. And I guess for them, it's gonna be like super surprising. You're gonna be like, oh, it's the witch, is the actual witch. She's really here, right? But we'll see. I want to see that. But anyways, we are gonna continue this and do more of Umineko When They Cry episode 2 in the next one. So I'll just see you then, guys. Bye bye.